This weekend, the Niagara IceDogs held their annual orientation camp with an on-ice component taking place at Ridley College in St. Catharines. We caught up with IceDogs head scout John Neville and talked about what it was like to finally see the kids on the ice.
From a player's point of view, yeah, it's kind of fun to see them on the ice. Obviously, I've seen them on the ice a lot, so it's not a big surprise what they do. But, you get closer and they're part of our family now, so yeah, it's exciting.
There's a lot more involved than just seeing them on the ice as well, talking to them as people and as players.
Oh, absolutely, and we put a big emphasis on character. The organization does. The Burks demand it, and Marty and I believe in it. So, a lot of these kids I did house visits with, and I certainly did, I think all but one of the American kids I actually did an interview with, but several of them I did house visits, got to know their family, made sure that it was the right fit for them and us because, they're a big part of what we're going to do for the next couple of years.
Not to single out any individual players, but certainly you have to be excited with the overall crop that you got this year.
Oh, yeah, and when you get two first-rounders, that's a blessing in this league. It's tough. So Jones and Davis are both, they're high-end, top-end players. The big thing we have to understand is they're 16 years old, and this isn't Connor McDavid coming into the league that's going to light it up in year one. But these kids, when they're 18, I believe are going to be real stars in the league. And after that, we got some really good players in the middle rounds that we're very, very pleased with. And the big thing is they're really happy to be here. This is where almost every one of our players wanted to come, and that's going to make a big difference in terms of the way they approach everything.
How many of these guys do you think stand a chance to be on the roster this year?
Well, it's going to be up to Marty. Certainly, I can tell you I'll be very surprised if obviously Jones and Hayden Davis. And I would think one or two others as skaters. Goaltending, Inns has to come in and see if he can beat out Dylan for a spot. We all know Brent Moran's our number one goalie. I don't think that's any surprise. But I would say, this Bissell kid is someone that I think people are going to be very surprised in training camp. He's a big, strong kid. He comes from a hockey family, and he's really focused. So I think we'll have a battle with 3 or 4 guys trying to get what I think will be probably the last spot out of this draft.
There was a surprise guest at camp as IceDogs head coach Marty Williamson made his return after a recent health scare.
Well, feeling good. They let me out last night, so it's a good day for me, and get to see my IceDog family, and then get to see our new players. So I'm feeling good. I got a little bit of work ahead of me, but things are good.
And it must be difficult for a person like you to slow down and relax.
Well, it is. It's my wife's keeping me in line here and not letting give me too many minutes out and that kind of stuff. But she let me come out here for 10 minutes, so this is a good day.
Reporting for The Source, I'm Darren Sawyer.